Okay, next we'll have Syracuse. Their win total 7 or 7.5. Head coach Fran Brown, new guy there, came over from Georgia. Defensive coordinator Elijah Robinson, that's kind of a big name. Cal McCord, their quarterback, that's a big name. Really, Brown, I thought that he did an excellent job in this offseason so far, bringing
Mhm.
in or just talent in general through the portal. McCord, I think we know he's a pretty good quarterback, even though he wasn't quite good enough for Ohio State as far as they were concerned. Even though I don't know that they got an upgrade over him necessarily, but I, he's a good quarterback. The skill talent fairly impressive for Syracuse.
Mhm.
Their lines are largely going to be counting on transfer guys, both on offense and defense. I think they're good. Their back seven on defense is pretty good.
Okay.
Um, they are the inverse of Georgia Tech in that their schedule is going to make them look better than they really are. Um, that said, Ashton, how good will they be?
No, this is one of the easiest overs for me. Syracuse could be this season's Louisville, and this schedule's
Mhm.
not even as hard as Louisville's was last year. I mean, unless Miami somehow turns out to be an undefeated type team like Florida State, I guess was for Louisville late. But Syracuse doesn't have a whole lot. They really don't. A lot of the
Yeah.
questionable games are at home for them. Like we mentioned, the Georgia Tech games at home. They do have to go to Pitt and to NC State. Those are ones you kind of worry about, but they get Virginia Tech at home, UConn's at home, and I think that they'll beat Cal and they'll beat Boston College. I don't think those teams are going to be very good. So I like Syracuse. Like this is a 9-3 type team for me. Like I think that I'm not saying that they're going to be top shelf. I'm not saying they're a
Hmm.
playoff team. They're not that quality, but they could win 9 games. Like they could comfortably win 9 games if you just go game by game through the schedule.
I think I'll go 8, which is still over. So yeah,
Right.
like it's a very nice schedule for Syracuse.